Hi, I'm Alan Smith. Welcome to the show. You know, tourists are traveling more by car these days. They're taking shorter trips, often at the last minute, to go see loved ones or friends. And along the way, they're loving the experience of local food scenes. Not only how the food is prepared, but where it's grown. It's taking people out to farms, so agritourism is booming. Farm-related destinations are ideal for speedy, local day trips where visitors can enjoy new experiences together. And I must say, agritourism has also been very beneficial for farmers who are being able to earn more money out of the land beyond the traditional route of planting crops or raising livestock. So are you ready to do a little agritouring? Just look at all of these big, juicy, ripe blackberries. If I'd known there were so many on the vines here, I would have brought a bucket up here. They're just gorgeous. This is a thornless variety that we've grown for years, and it always produces lots of beautiful berries full of antioxidants and good things for you. Now, if you like berries like I do, they're so good. You should grow some yourself. If you don't have room or time, you can always visit a you-picked berry farm, like my friends at Y Mountain Flowers and Berries.
I'm Beth Eggers, and I'm the farmer here at Y Mountain Flowers and Berries. We have blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. And on the blueberries, we have 8 different varieties. We start with the O'Neill variety, and we end with the Summit variety. That gives us the 8 weeks of picking, because when one finishes, then the next one is ripening up. And then there's about 4 acres of brambles, which are the blackberries and raspberries. We have a lot of different people come out to pick. We have moms and grandmas that just want to get the berries, and they want to come out and get the job done. And they're usually our first people at the gate about 7 o'clock in the morning. And then families will come out, and it's a little later in the morning usually when they begin moving in. It's 8:30, 9 o'clock when they get here with children. The children will come out and they'll be able to taste their own fruit as they're picking, and they learn how to pick what's ripe and what's not ripe. Also, they'll learn about our animals. We have goats that we use mostly for brush clearing, but they're a lot of fun for the kids to come out and hang out with the goats and feed them handfuls of grain and just interact with them a little bit. This year we have 7 new baby goats, and so we're all having a lot of fun with the babies. And we have little banty chickens and big chickens that lay the colored eggs. It's so much fun to get to know our customers and to have them appreciate our hard work here. They really see what we do, and they come out and like to be a part of it.
Still to come, how the addition of livestock has transformed a Christmas tree farm into a family destination.
It just seems like people are hungry for something like this. They're looking for something, an activity they can do with their family.
But up next, a visit to Arkansas wine country, so don't go away. You know, when you think of wine, you don't often think of Arkansas, but actually, Arkansas hosts one of the oldest and largest wine-producing regions in the South. The Winkler restaurant in Wiederkher Village is actually located in the original Wiederkher wine cellar, carved out of the hill by founder Johann Andreas Wiederkher in 1880. It's there where I met Johann's grandson, Al Wiederkher, who not only discusses wine and their extensive menu, but why and how they encourage tourists to visit their winery. Al, it's such a pleasure to be at Wiederkher Wineries, particularly this time of year. It's so beautiful, and the harvest is coming in. And what a charming place.
Well, we like this time of year. The harvest festivals that we have we're celebrating because it's such a tough job making all the wine, because both you have to, the same people running the winery year-round all of a sudden have to be superhuman during harvest because
I bet.
you're working day and night.
Well, you have that narrow window.
Yeah, right.
We're at the Wiederkher Wine Cellar 51st anniversary wine fest. It draws in tourists from all over the state of Arkansas and the southwest United States. And it's just a big family get together to kind of celebrate the wine making and the grape industry.
It's wild. There's all kinds of activities. We have helicopter rides, face painting. We have awesome wine. It's a great atmosphere. Everyone should come out and enjoy.
I'm an avid wine fan, and to know that there's local wines and so many good vineyards here, right here in Arkansas, is really cool. And the Wiederkher restaurant is one of our favorite places to go.
Oh, the atmosphere is one of a kind. How often do you get to see a rock, paper, scissor contest or a tuba blowing contest? It's really unique.
Coming up after the break, a light and fruity cocktail without the guilt. After visiting the local berry farm and winery, I couldn't resist the opportunity to share with you a delicious and refreshing berry wine spritzer. Still to come, the largest gourd grower in the Mid-South is welcoming visitors by the thousands, but not for what's growing on their vines, but what's lurking in their fields. Since 1969, Darrell and Ellen Dalton have grown and shipped gourds all over the world. But in the early 1990s, the Daltons had the vision to enhance their working farm into a location for wholesome family fun and education. Nearly 40 years later, thousands of visitors now come from all over the country to take part in their Halloween festivities.
I'm Ellen Dalton from Pumpkin Hollow near Piggott, Arkansas. In 1993, we grew a big field of pumpkins. We cleaned out an old little dairy barn and another big barn that we had. Sent out some flyers to schools and were shocked at the response we got. We decided it was time to jump in, and that's what we did. We started out with maybe an acre of ground that we were using, an acre or two, and the response was way above our expectations. So the next year we grew a little more, and we've expanded now to we're using about 70 acres of our ground for parking, haunted attractions, and all of it together. At Pumpkin Hollow, we like to say that we are family by day and frat by night. So in the daytime, we are very family friendly. Not that we are not at night, but it goes to a little different level.
Welcome to Bubba's Butcher Barn. Fresh meat killed daily, that's right. Don't be shy, come on in, because we're ready to party.
We had the first corn maze in Arkansas. From there, we did a Haunted Woods walking trail. A few years later, we opened Bubba's Butcher Barn in an old barn that we had, added a second story, and then we've added the Frightmare Farmhouse, and we actually designed these for older children, teenagers, adults. These are not kids' haunted houses at all. People really like to get out in the country. They like to get away from the city. We have people who come out here and just comment how peaceful and quiet it is, and people love pumpkins. Kids especially love pumpkins.
Coming up next, a Christmas tree farmer welcomes families with the help of some of their barnyard friends.
Randy Motley, Motley's Christmas Tree Farm and Pumpkin Patch, Little Rock, Arkansas. It's kind of what has evolved from choose and cut or pick your own farms. We just offer a few more activities than we used to, like our farm zoo, pig races, just a little fun stuff that a family can come out and enjoy, have fun at a farm while they either buy their pumpkin or buy a Christmas tree. You know, we just started with a few animals. It was a big hit, so we kind of evolved from there and added a few animals each year. And this last year, we made a much larger farm zoo for the animals. Pygmy goats are a favorite here. We like the small goats. We've got a couple of donkeys, a lot of roosters, a couple of ducks, potbelly pig. We try to keep a variety. We just try to keep all friendly animals. That's the only criteria here. We want something that is safe and friendly around young children especially. Our pig races are a big hit. I think we're known more for our pig races than anything else. Seems like that's becoming our claim to fame. We race 5 pigs. We usually use really young pigs. We've got a track they race around, have a starting gate similar to horse races, and they really do run around the track. They're racing. There's no doubt about it. These are really racing pigs. We try to get all our race pigs out of one family of pigs so they're all the same size and matched pretty good. Makes for a more even race. This year they're all solid white pigs, so we do put a little color on these pigs so you can tell them apart. All of our pigs have names, so people can cheer them on. We try to encourage them to pick out their favorite pig and cheer it on. This is the hurdles. And then the last race, we do the high hurdles. And we put it up almost top of the fence here. I said, you gotta yell jump real loud to get them over, you know, so they're all yelling jump and the pigs run straight under, you know. We do have a few pigs that win more than others, but I couldn't guarantee any pig's gonna win every time. We had a small problem with predators around our farm zoo. We lost poultry, and mainly it was other dogs, occasional fox or raccoon or something. So we got 2 livestock guard dogs. Best dogs I've had that would do that would just come to you. I've never worked with dogs much, and I didn't work with these a whole lot, but I do have them, so they will come when I call them. We say they're half Anatolian Shepherds. I'm not sure what they are, but they are a mixed breed dog, but they have done real well. They are territorial, and they do take care of our animals for us and guard over the animals. Our two guard dogs are Pumpkin and Maisie. They're sisters. They're just 9 months old now. They're kind of more pups than anything, but they're a big hit with the customers. They're very friendly, great personalities. Pumpkin is a lot friendlier. She likes to be petted. Maisie kinds of standoff. She's neither dogs are aggressive toward people at all, but Pumpkin is much friendlier than Maisie. I think Maisie would probably be the dog we use in the pen for more guarding, and Pumpkin would probably be the dog we keep out of the pen or maybe an outside alert. Because we do pumpkin patch and Christmas trees 9 months out of the year, we just sit around. It really is a full-time job. We're working both crops all year long. We see a lot of expansion here. We're growing every year. We're amazed each year at the growth we have. It seems like agritourism is just really a niche that just people are looking for it. We're really thrilled with our pumpkin patch now. We've been doing Christmas trees for 30 years. This was our 5th year for a pumpkin patch. And we were really amazed at how popular the pumpkin patch would be. I wish we'd done it a long time ago. It just seems like people are hungry for something like this. They're looking for something, an activity they can do with their family.
Want to learn more? Visit PAllenSmith.com for delicious recipes, garden tips, blog posts, and our online store. That's all the time we have for today's show. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. You know, despite our efforts to promote sustainable agriculture, it's still a challenge for small farmers and small farm families to make it all work. So why don't we all jump in? Get involved with agritourism. Go visit a farmer, visit a farm, make new friends, and support a great cause. Until next time, I'm Allen Smith.
Oh, sorry, darling, I didn't mean to start again. I see you're here for the tour. Woo, I am excited, all right. Well, you just go ahead and make your own way down there, okay? This way, darling. Just go down there, and I'll take care of you.